Talk about, I've been waiting all day to get to this. I starved myself all morning because you have brought us back the Aussie Filet Mignons. You are getting a 10 count. Each one of these, each one, 5 ounces. Typically you go to a restaurant or something, maybe they give you 4 ounces. 5 ounces, each one individually packaged. I'll show them to you. You're getting your garlic butter as well included with that. We're doing a sale price today, $169.95, 5 flex payments again, and free shipping and handling on the entire collection. So here's the thing, when it comes to our food, we wanna know where it comes from. You know where it comes from, Australia, which is known for its beef, but this is grass-fed, this is free range, this is no hormones, this is no antibiotics, this is absolutely the way we want our food to be. Everything we want, the flavor, the taste, the tenderness, without all of the things that we don't want. You know, Chef, I think nowadays, more than ever, we wanna know not only what our food, where it's from, but we wanna know what's in it. We need to know what's in it that we don't want in our bodies. I wanna know, and you know, you can't walk into most stores and get any kind of information on it whatsoever.
Right, well, let me tell you the information on this one, Alice, because we're giving you 10 of these perfect filet mignons. 10 of them. You're also taking home the roasted herb butter with it as well. It is no added hormones, no antibiotics. It is grass-fed. It is free range and free roaming. It comes from Australia, so you know you're giving your family the healthiest possible choice, right? When you're talking grass-fed, when you're talking about delicious Aussie beef, and they are known for it, let me go ahead and cut into one of these filet mignons because it is the leanest, it is the most tender. I mean, you can just see it right there, can't you? I'm gonna cut this one into 3 pieces, right? So the beautiful thing here is when you see, I mean, just look at the fibers in that meat. I can literally pull a big piece of meat like that apart with my fingers. So no need to even use a fork. Yes, we can cut it with a fork. Yes, we have a steak knife to show you as well, which by the way, just glides through it. It makes it feel like you're just cutting through butter. But the flavor of this beef, I mean, I remember when I first stood here and said grass-fed beef, and I remember reading some emails, I'm not sure about that. How's the difference between grain-fed beef? Now that we've sold hundreds of thousands of packs of steaks, right? Oh, no. Whether it's the ribeye, the filet, it has such a wonderful minerality and such a beautiful natural flavor.
Oh, beautiful.
Alice, isn't that good?
Oh, it's so good. And I'm gonna ask because usually I marinate my steaks when I get them home. Let me tell you, please do this. Just get them home, little salt and pepper, throw them on a grill, however you like to cook your steak, and try it with absolutely nothing on it. Am I right, Chef? The flavor of this needs no marinade. It is absolutely delicious. And let me tell you what, with auto ship, if you want it on auto ship, $350. If you want the single, I have 500 left. To be able to lock in the price of food right now and to know that you're getting some of the finest quality out there, Chef, all the way from Australia, but no growth hormones, no antibiotics, none of the stuff. Grass-fed, it is delicious. And so you almost don't even need to chew.
I mean, this is the filet, right? I'm a butcher. I'm standing above Gwen, my butcher shop here. This is what the filet looks like. This is what we do. We go ahead and remove that big fat cap, okay? Then we go ahead and remove the chain, which runs all the way down the side like that. We actually leave that attached to the top. That's called the Chateaubriand. We remove it. We leave you with these perfect center cuts. In fact, 1, 2, that's what we consider the center cut. This we use for something else. You're taking home the center cuts, guys. They are those perfect, gorgeous, lean filet mignon steaks. They are so, so wonderful, and the flavor is just outstanding. The reason that this is the most premium there is there's only 1 fillet in every side of beef. And you saw, we're only cutting 2 or 3 steaks out of each one. If I show you the quantity that you're gonna cut out of this, by the way, the butter is totally optional. You can cook it with or without the butter. It is wonderful both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slices of beef. So if this is enough for you and this is enough for your partner, guess what? one of these filet mignons is going to serve 2 of you, and it's going to be very, very delicious, which makes it quite affordable. Now, yes, it's the most tender, the most luxurious of all the steaks, but the flavor, Alice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Flavor.
so
Oh, my
lean,
God. Right.
so full of flavor.
I mean, what you would spend now, I'm not even going to go with the restaurant, what you would spend in a store now, what you would spend in a store to get filet mignons. And again, these are 5 ounces. I'm going to show you how they're going to come to you, okay? So this is what's going to be shipped to you with your garlic butter, which I'm about to try it. It's so good. All right, here you go. Look at that. Look at the thickness of that steak. Wow. And you're getting 10 of these. What you would spend in a store is one thing. You wouldn't even know where it's from. You wouldn't even know that this is that whether it's grass-fed, whether it has hormones, whether it has antibiotics, you wouldn't even know that. You are getting some of the finest quality now, and you're getting it shipped to you free on sale today, and you get a total of 10. All right, Chef, I'm going with the garlic butter. I usually don't indulge, but I'm gonna you just kind of have to.
You know what? Sometimes you just got to check it out. I mean, Alice, look at this. I have a set of 8 steak knives for you. These are beautiful.
Crazy.
How good is that steak, Alice?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish I hadn't done that. It's so good.
It's so good. I mean, look at those beautiful steak knives, right? You're taking home all 8, because sometimes they'll be in your dishwasher, because you can throw them in your dishwasher, and then you'll want to use another one. I've got the red one in my hand. By the way, Alice, see how the blade doesn't come into contact with the actual board, right? So I can go straight and set it like that, or of course you can set it traditionally, but I kind of like how it doesn't come into contact with that board. Let me cut through another one of these. I mean, you see how that steak knife just glides through it, but truly, that's the steak knife being wonderful, but it's also the steak just being so tender. It just takes virtually no effort whatsoever to cut through that steak. The flavor that you can expect is a very beautiful, beefy, natural steak taste, right? Oh, not overly fatty.
Oh, perfect.
Pure delight.
Delicious.
Wow.
Listen, 5 flex payments,
do
get
yourself
these
a
home.
favor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
that's
I was just
my
going to say,
favorite
that's
thing.
a cutting board.
Yeah, I actually
That's
own that.
the defrost plate, yeah.
Tell
And
them
look
about
how
that. To me, it's like
we
magic.
just took that out at the start of the hour. Isn't that great? And that's a cutting board there. So that's actually the cutting board that I'm using. But Alice, I'm going to cut right through one, just so you get to see. If I cut right through the middle here, this one's cooked medium well, and you can still see just how perfectly juicy it is, right? It is just such a beautiful piece of beef. So whether it's that one or this one, now I'll go for one that's maybe cooked slightly differently, just so you get to see a couple of variations. I mean, look at that. Now, how do I know how it's cooked, Alice? I've cheated, of course. Let me show you what I do. I put my filet down. I get myself the kinetic thermometer. You give it a shake, that brings it to life, of course. Roll it around. We've done all of the donenesses here. You can tell how to cook lamb, poultry, fish, chicken, and then the beef, medium rare, medium well, whatever it is that you're looking for. Go ahead and insert that probe into the center there. We're at 125, that looks like it's gonna climb up to. Okay, 125 is gonna tell me that it is the perfect medium rare. Let's have a look and see.
Oh,
and there it is.
yes.
You know, so you've got
Look
that
at the juice.
perfect way of cooking the steak every single, look how juicy it is.
You need a little bit of bread so you can spoons up that juice, because, oh my gosh, that is nuts.
I've got something better than bread, Alice.
What?
I've got filet mignon right here.
Do the dip, absolutely. If you wanted an auto ship, most you ordering it in auto ship right now, 300 left in the auto ship. What a time to really enjoy your food and to lock in that price and to know that you can do this on 5 flex payments. You will have this entire box coming to your house. Let me show you again. Look at that. Look at the size of that, 5 ounces each. It comes with that garlic butter. Try it first without the garlic butter, just maybe even a bite, and then put the garlic butter on. I just want you to appreciate the quality of the steak. Because if you don't start with the right ingredients, I don't care how good a chef you are, how good a cook you are, if you don't have the right ingredients, if you don't start with a great cut of meat, then forget about it, okay? But the exciting part about you, Chef, is this is where you started. You started as a butcher. So who better to be able to really look at it, know how to source it, how important it is to I can't talk
I mean,
anymore.
you can just see how juicy.
I can't talk anymore. You go, because that.
I'm sorry. I mean, you can see it right here. I
awesome.
mean, look at how juicy and perfect. That's the filet mignon, you guys. Let me get you another one and just show it to you because, you know, seeing is believing. These ones are cooked a little more pink, if you will, and you can just see how ridiculous. I mean, look at that juicy, wonderful beef. And if I cut through it one more time. Now, Alice, the people getting it on auto ship, by the way, they're the clever ones. I mean, I don't have to tell you that prices are going up, whether it's fuel prices or whatever prices are going through the roof. We all know it, but the great thing about locking in the price on auto ship is you can decide how often it comes or even if it comes again. But you lock in the price. So you'll be paying this for as long as you want, no matter if the price is double. Oh, Alice, one more thing. You got to check this out. It is my smoked butcher's salt. There's a hint of
so
pepper.
good. That's
it's
what's
so
on
smoky
mine.
and wonderful. And two sauces. It's a Californian Cabernet and also the Mesquite. And I've got them right here to go ahead and pour. That's the red wine sauce, the Californian Cabernet. And then the Mesquite over here, which of course has that little bit of smoky barbecue flavor. And if I don't mind, Alice, don't mind me being rude. I'm just, you know, I'm just in the moment over here. Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry, but I have to go with the butter. That garlic butter is unbelievable. Listen, 10 of these, 5 ounces each, grass-fed, free range. It is all the things that you want and none of the things you don't want. No hormones, no antibiotics, none of that added in. $169.95 on sale today. We're doing free shipping and handling on all the entire Curtis Stone collection. I hope you'll go back and shop the entire collection. But if you want the auto ship, just a couple of hundred now left if you want it in the auto ship. So please do not miss that. Darn it, that is so good. And I wanted to take one more bite, but I guess I have to put it down so we can talk, all right? Okay, what we also have coming up is a cutting board. When it comes to a cutting board, it's important to be able, how often do you use your cutting